are you doing?
I'm working.
No, you're not.
I'm sweating.
No, you're not.
You see me shaking?
Yes, but that's not from... I don't know what that's from. Because you're not doing work.
What am I doing?
You're not doing work. You have to have motion.
I'm doing work.
There's no work there.
No.
No motion. You're playing a force, but there's no motion.
What if I drop the weights on your foot?
It's going to hurt.
Not me.
But it's not going to be any work. You're not doing any work if you drop it.
So tell me what's work.
Well, work scientifically is force exerted on an object that causes motion. You must have motion in order for work to be done. Okay, it doesn't matter how much he sweats. Well, I didn't see any, but he claimed for there to be sweat. But no motion, no work. Now, for work, simple equation. Work, W, is equal to the force times the distance. So, work is the force that you apply on the object times the distance that object moves. So again, no motion, zero distance, no work. Because anything times 0 is 0. So you can sit there holding as long as you want. You're not doing any work. None.
How come it's called a workout?
Well, you're doing a little bit of work sometimes if you're working out.
Tell me more.
But less than half the time anyway.
Tell me more.
Now, anytime you have an equation, you're dealing with measurements. Those measurements have to have units. Okay, you can't just have these numbers floating around without units. You can't have naked numbers. Nudity in school is a bad thing. Okay, so you can't have naked numbers. So you have work is equal to newtons. Newtons is the unit for force. Times meters. Meters is the unit for distance.
Oh, wait a minute. Newtons. I hate fig Newtons. Are we talking about those kind of Newtons?
No, Sir Isaac Newton. He was the first one, you know, the whole apple falling from the tree, that gravitational thing. So
when we put Newtons, fig Newtons out, I have to force myself to eat them.
I don't.
I could tell. But seriously, that's how I remember Newtons. I force, right? Newton's a force. I have to force. There you go. All right.
Do what you gotta do. So work equals newtons times meters, the Newton meter. But that gets a little redundant. And like, so we have 50 Newton meters of work. So instead of using that measurement, they came up with something called a joule. Work is measured in units called joules. So whatever your number is for this equation is measured in joules. But the key that the object's motion must be in the same direction as the force applied. So when Mr. Reynolds is putting those weights down, he's still not doing any work. Well, you're doing work now.
I put the weights down.
I'm not doing any work.
I pick the weights up.
Work?
I put the weights down.
No work. Because even when he's putting it down, you're still having tension going upward. The thing that's doing all that force is that gravity thing, not you. The work that you do,
So I'm creating a force that defies gravity.
you're just that strong. But that is work. You must know what work is and how to calculate it.
What about this part? It's got to be in the same direction as the force applied.
So if it's a different direction, you're not applying any force. I'm sorry, doing any work.
Show me.
Work? No work. Because this gravity is pulling it down. It's helping me out. But this, no motion, no work. Do I feel it? Oh yeah. But no motion, no work. And that is work.